Hi gang, Chef here. I trust you're good. Different environment today. I'm in my daughter's bedroom. Why am I here, you're probably asking. I've just come back from a pretty stressful meeting. It was regarding a tribunal case I've got against work, and I won't go into it because I'm not allowed to. But I was in the middle of the tribunal, this preliminary hearing, and I was getting really stressed. I felt sick to the stomach. And even though I'd practiced all my affirmations the night before and throughout the day, when you're in there, when you're on the other end of the phone call and people are throwing absolute rubbish at you, it hurts. So I'm sitting there with my support. I'll name his name, Simon Buckham from a Richmond Fellowship, which is a great employment service regarding getting back to work and helping people like I've been who have suffered from mental health. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh, I feel so sick. So what do? I practice. I practice something that I haven't practiced before in this situation. It's called EFT. And it's about tapping, motion frequency tapping. So I'm sitting there and I start tapping the points in my body. And just to run through it, I'm tapping the back of my head, inside of my eye, outside, under, chin, collarbone, underneath the armpit, underneath the armpit, and then the karate chop. And it's all about points on your body that are in tune with relieving stress. And you do it for a number of times. I did it for about half an hour in this meeting. And it goes on. And I kept saying, calm down. And Simon was looking at me, and I think he knew what I was doing. Obviously, he said, are you okay? I said I was getting anxious, etc. And what I'm trying to say is, there is so much help out there for you. And I did feel so much calmer. I felt like I was able to channel the doubts I spoke about the night before, channel the environment that I'm in, which for me was a negative environment. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to hear what people said and question my capabilities, question my wants out of this whole system. You know, I had a mental breakdown. Yeah, I suffer from mental health conditions. You know, I have to see psychiatrists. I've been on so many courses, and they've made me feel so much better. But that was a result of the workplace, the environment I was in. And for people to question the fact that you must be making this up hurts. And it's like stepping back into that toxic environment. And I know the legal side on my former employees, they've got to represent their client. Yeah? But they don't know what's up here. The client certainly doesn't give a monkey's about me. But what I'm trying to say in this is that there are techniques that I spoke about last night that I'll be talking about this week, and the EFT is fantastic. And just by tapping here, under the socket, nose, chin, collarbone, underneath the bra strap, and then the karate chop, and saying, I am calm, I am positive, I am calm, I am positive, nothing can get to me, I am able to see success in this, I am able to see success in this, I am going to be successful, I have absolute faith in the judicial system. By tapping these points, immediately, you feel better for it. And how does it work? Well, I often was a bit sceptical, but the way I looked at it was the fact, probably why I'm in my daughter's bedroom. Here, she still likes her teddies. What did we do as children? What do we do with our young ones? Or what do we see people do with our young ones? We're trying to get them off to sleep, trying to calm them down. We have them up like that and we tap. And we tap and we get a rhythm. And one of the most enduring things of bringing up children for me is falling to sleep on my bed with my children after they've had a feed, and just lying there and tapping away, and it sends them off to sleep. It calms them down. Thank you. So why can't that calm us down? Why can't we do that to ourselves? But like the children, when we grab those children and we tap them and we keep that rhythm, it was fail-safe with my two, absolutely. When you pick those children up, you pick them up and they instantaneously knew that you are their protector. You are always going to smother them, you are always going to cover them, you're always going to be there for them. You're going to do everything for your children, absolutely. So they have comfort in this. Turn that around. I'm there with a really supportive individual who I felt has been on my journey with me, and I'm tapping myself and I'm supporting myself, and the frequency and the motion and the rhythm of tapping and saying my chants, made me feel so much better. So not only with regards to kind of your mental health and your believing and succeeding, there are lots of things we can do that put ourselves in a much better place, Lots of things that we learn about positive affirmations, about mantras, about tapping, about removing yourself from negative environments, just filling yourself full of hope and joy, going for a walk, breathing deep in, pushing out. Source energy, source power. I've come back and I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have something to eat. I'm going to listen to some music. I'm then going to go and hit the gym, and I'm going to get myself feeling better about myself. All those doubts and all those questions that were thrown at me not an hour ago. Yeah, okay. I'll have my time. Absolutely. So if you are in this situation where not only are you looking for empowerment and confidence, which is obviously what I teach and coach, but you're also in a situation where you're wanting to break away from your employer, or you've had a bad situation at work where it's gone down the legal route or whatever. I'm not legally trained, but what I do know and what I can recommend is there's a whole host of people out there, and don't be afraid of asking. For me personally, with regards to employment law, an organisation called the Richmond Fellowship have been absolutely fantastic. They have been my absolute rock. They know it inside out, and a lot of the guys there have been through the same situations I have, guys and girls. Like me, I have absolute trust in their knowledge and their understanding. In Surrey, and it's throughout the country, we have the Surrey Partners, Surrey Borders Partners, and they're like a mental health team with regards to CBT and cognitive behaviour and support. The citizens' advice were fantastic in regards to the legal side of matters, where I stand, getting in contact with the mortgage company, getting in contact with the bank, taking the pressure off you. Again, they've been more supportive than I thought they would have been. In Surrey also, there's something called the Surrey Recovery College, which is all around the southeast here. But again, this has been rolled out throughout the country. So if you just Google search recovery colleges, and they'll put you in all these courses like I've done: the mindfulness, the self-compassion, the confidence, the team building, the leadership, the meditation courses that I've all been on. Again, it just adds more strength to your rehabilitation, your next part of your journey. So just to reiterate, it's a very stressful day today. I'm not always great. Yeah, I have got my coffee here. I'm calm. I'm in a good place now. I'm in my daughter's room, and obviously it resonates with me. And obviously the talking about the tapping, you can relate to that. You don't have to be a parent. You can just look at it, through cousins or nieces or godchildren, or just about. There are so much things you can do. There is so much support out there through myself, through other organisations, and little things you can do yourself. You don't have to turn to a scotch or a brandy. If it works for you, absolutely, but don't take to excess. Yeah, just do it as and when you need to. All right. So I hope it's been beneficial for you. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please place comments, and as I always say, you've got to believe to succeed. So I hope this has been beneficial. Cheers. Bye.